Xbox is removing social clubs this April. That is right, this April, Microsoft is gonna be pulling the plug on a social feature adored by thousands, but why are they doing it? Well, I'm your one-stop shop for Xbox nonsense, so let's dive into it.
You are done. Fired. Do not show your face on Xbox again. Stay away from our social spaces. Do not go near them.
Xbox put this out. Starting in April 2026, social clubs on Xbox will no longer be available on Xbox One or Xbox Series X or S devices. Okay, so what does that mean? Clubs created by players will be taken down, but it's okay because they're not removing clubs from games or Xbox in general. Us having our own clubs is deemed too luxurious. We're not worthy of having our own clubs anymore. So if you or a loved one created a club, sorry, that club will no longer exist in April. Apparently they're doing this because they're gonna focus on social features players use the most, which means the social clubs weren't all that popular. It was a hidden feature. When you turn your Xbox on, you have to dig through your dashboard to find clubs. It's not easily accessible. The Microsoft store, however, but if you want to socialize with other people in a club, you have to find it. Having it right in front of you is also deemed too luxurious. Where can you find players interested in playing the games you want to play? Looking for group is a great way to find players and partners to okay, let me stop you there. Yes, to an extent, looking for group is okay, but it's not the best. I made videos showing you what the looking for groups really are. You're more likely to find a freaky girl in there than an actual player that wants to play the game. But considering it's more popular than social clubs, yeah, I get it, but then again, the looking for groups wasn't a hidden feature like the social clubs.
What kind of place is this?
And so, they're pushing the use of party chats and Discord. But what if you don't have a Discord? Sucks for you. I don't have a Discord anymore, and I'm never going back to Discord. I'm still traumatized. Discord was horrible. If you guys want to know what happened, I'll make a separate video about it one day, but I'm never going back to Discord. But Discord is an option if you choose, considering it's more popular than social clubs. So if you want to share your awesome 360 no-scope meta class TikTok clips or whatever, you can still share it on your activity feed, just not in a dedicated club. As for me, I didn't care too much about social clubs, I never used it. But enough with Microsoft's concerns, let's talk about what matters the most. What do you guys think about it? Let's see what the community thinks. I joined a few popular clubs and only one of them accepted me. Not sure if I'm not worthy of joining the other ones or if they're inactive. Ooh, they have a Beatles one, which doesn't look active, but I tried joining. But I was never accepted. Me being the biggest Beatles fan in the world, I'm not sure why I wasn't accepted. Every club that is officially part of Xbox is gonna stay, meaning their official club and some game clubs are not getting removed. For some reason, the Ambassadors Club is still up. The Ambassadors program is a joke, so not interested. So to get a better idea, these are my clubs. The Gaming Lounge is the only one that accepted me so far. And then club invitations from people that randomly send me club invites. Like I said, I was never part of clubs. I never really cared about it. I never got these notifications, but they're there just in case. But I did join some clubs, and apparently the Gaming Lounge XX is the only one that accepted me. And interestingly about this club, it is on the first page for some reason. I'm not sure if AK-74 Hitwoman is a Microsoft worker or this is a club from like the earliest days of clubs on Xbox since 2016. So I'm not sure why it's always on the front page. But after sweating on a game, you could sit back and have a glass of wine at the Gaming Lounge XX. And this is not the most popular one. It only has 6,100 followers. And we've seen clubs that have a lot more followers. So I'm not sure if AK-74 Hitwoman is like some Microsoft employee or some shit, but they accepted me really fast, which means this is an active club. As you can see, it looks like Discord. You know, you have all these things right here where you can talk and stuff. It literally is like Discord. You have chat if you want to hit someone up. And I said, hello, I'm a newbie here. I'm gonna enjoy the complimentary coffee. I'm not sure if this club actually has coffee or anything like that. I just said this just to not seem like a dick when joining and typing in, because I don't know if these people were having a conversation. But this looks pretty cool. You have a roster here. You know, this is me right here, June 6th, 2024. They have all these people who joined the club, all 6,000. So that's 6,000 more people that care about social clubs. I mean, this is kind of cool. But I do want to pay attention to this part real quick. You have general and you have your channels right here where you could just share every clip, I guess. And this is perhaps, in my opinion, like one of the smallest but most active clubs on Xbox. Oh, until April, because that's when this club is not going to exist in April. And actually, they did make a mention of that somewhere. Yep, so AK-74 Hitwoman said, "My dear friends, I have bad news. I just received a message from Xbox. Social clubs will no longer be available on Xbox, starting in April." Yeah, that is sad news, I guess. I mean, not really sad for me. Like I said, I was never part of clubs. This doesn't really affect me. It affects a lot of these people. This is not the only club. I mean, it's the only club I'm part of. And we have some German here. Über dich. Or, I don't speak German, but yeah, these people join and they say something about themselves. You're single. I'm sure you're single. Save that for the looking for group, so we don't care. But I mean, this club looks pretty cool. And then also, I do want to pay attention to this part real quick. So yes, there's a petition at change.org/Xbox social clubs. I think that's what it is, where you can sign and hopefully convince Microsoft to not remove the social clubs. I'm not sure how many signatures this thing currently has, but I don't care how many people sign it. It could have 3 million signatures. I don't think Microsoft is going to change their decision, because they did say that the social clubs are something that are not very popular. Like I said, it is a hidden feature. If you click the middle button, you can't really find clubs anywhere. You could go to looking for groups, but to get to clubs, you have to go to friends and community updates and all that, and like dig through all that to find the clubs. It was a hidden feature. Not a lot of people used it, and I don't think a lot of people knew about it. When it came out in 2016, I sure as hell didn't know about it. So yeah, it is a hidden feature. It is kind of like not very popular, so I see why Microsoft doesn't want it anymore. So any signatures on petition.org, that's not gonna work, but some of these are really nice. But this is the gaming lounge. If you want to stop by, enjoy some complimentary coffee, and then let me know if you joined from the video, that'd be cool too. But it's not like mandatory, because in April, all this is gonna be on the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, meaning this ship is sinking. They're gonna remove clubs. I don't care what the petition says. Microsoft is famous for not listening to the community like this. If they want to get rid of something like the 360 marketplace, which was a heartbreak, yes, they're gonna get rid of it. So you could sign the petition if you want to, but it's just not going to change anything. But besides the gaming lounge, we have other ones. See, for some reason, I keep clicking not interested on Xbox ambassadors, but look what happens, not interested. And it still shows up. I don't know if this is another subliminal sign saying, "Oh, we need you in Xbox ambassadors." Xbox ambassadors shut down, so you can't even join it anymore. I don't even know why the club is still there, but it is an Xbox club, so even after the clubs are removed, it's still gonna be showing up. And then you have other ones. GT Car Meets, I was never part of Car Meets. I did request to join, but this doesn't seem to be active. They never accepted my invite for some reason. As you can see, it says cancel requests, so I'm still waiting for A7 Salix to invite me or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Like he even said, Xbox clubs will be shutting down in April, so everyone's aware of the news. But yeah, it looks pretty legit, right? You have your rules and stuff. Looks pretty much like a Discord, except I'm not a member, so I can't really see much out of it. But there's also one I want to show you. It's Amplify, and they still haven't accepted me. As you can see, cancel request is still here, meaning no one accepted me. But this one is also really popular. I'm not sure if Amplify is some fucking Xbox worker or something, but he's also aware of the news. Community clubs are getting shut down, and people are saying their goodbyes. Like I said, there's a petition going. See, this gentleman said www.change.org/Xbox community clubs. But that's not gonna work. I mean, be boycotting Microsoft, good luck with that. But we lost another Xbox player to PC. I personally feel they should have kept it running, because there's still millions of people all together in social clubs. I mean, this one, I'm not sure what this club is based off of. It has over 500,000 followers, so this is Major Nelson's son or something, I don't know, but social club, it tells you social clubs are a big deal. And then my beautiful, gorgeous subscribers sent me invites I never seen. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm gonna join these actually. Accept invitation. Oh, thank you. Accept invitation. Thank you. Accept I love memes, actually. This one's gonna be really useful for the next month until it gets shut down. Accept invitation. Accept invitation. Accept Wait, who are OTF members? Hold on. So let's see how this looks like now. Oh, look, I'm really popular. Look at all these clubs. Actually, on my Sacramento Love account, I have like over 60 different club invites. So that one's impossible to join. It overloaded Microsoft's system, apparently. I can't accept my friends because they don't even open. They're full. So, there's that. Oh, this one's fairly popular. 43,000 followers on it. Rest in peace, Tavion Cole Fly High. I'm not sure who that is, but rest in peace. No one here. I don't think this one's really active, actually. Oh, wait, no. Last post was from 53 minutes ago. This one looks actually pretty active, to be honest, so that's good. And, of course, they said the social clubs are being removed. Obviously, even this one is saying, where are the memes though? I want to see the memes. Where are the memes? Hold on. Where are your memes? Yeah, story of my life. Thanks, Microsoft. Wonderful. You know, you want to work on Xbox by removing social clubs? You can't even fucking fix them. I don't even know what the chat is saying, dude. I want to see some memes, bro. Fucking bullshit. But this really looks like Discord, and like I said, I never used clubs, so I wasn't sure. I remember Discord. This looks a lot like Discord, except for these things right here, these little posts, but yeah. And Xbox Ambassadors is still showing up. I don't know why. Not interested. I did my time as an ambassador. It's a joke, and it's still showing up. And then also you have Minecraft, Fortnite, anime, and then you also have, okay, now I'm confused. Hold on, this one's the Relaxin' Gamer Lounge. But this one is the gaming lounge. Which one is better? I never joined this one, actually. I don't know if this one's pretty active. Oh, they're even saying goodbye. That's actually so sad. And contrary to Xbox enforcement, they're saying be respectful to each other, no advertising. Xbox enforcement, why not listen to the fucking community? Because it took you over a few years to fix the bot problem. You also censored my name, so thanks for that. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to help the community, so yeah, thanks. People taking selfies in GTA 5, like, you gotta love it. These social clubs are pretty cool. So yeah, thanks, Microsoft. I mean, I just discovered clubs. This is so sad for me, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, and you have chat and members. Oh yeah, no, I'm not a member of the Gamers Lounge. No, that one's too luxurious. I'm gonna request to join. But I'm already a member of the Gaming Lounge XX. And this one's like super active, so great. But what's this language actually? Hold on the bottom right here. It says, welcome to the Gaming Lounge XX, Heart Haters Lick, welcome. I'm not sure if this is like German or something. I don't speak German, so I'm not entirely sure. German is a beautiful language, but it's too hard for me to learn because I'm not smart. These look really nice though. There's still my message right here, but besides that, this is actually pretty sad. Honestly, this looks better than Discord. You know, on Discord, I was getting fucking death threats and people saying they're gonna swat me. This one, you don't get these threats. You're just here relaxing with a glass of wine with other Xbox gamers. This is heaven on a console. So thanks, Microsoft. Thanks for removing this. At least we have one more month to enjoy it before it gets shut down. What is this? That's just a random photo from a game. You see these clubs from Xbox? These are not shutting down, like I said earlier in the video. They're still gonna be up because it's Xbox. Xbox is not going to remove their own club. So if you still want to be part of some kind of club and say 6-7 and tell people to follow Jesus and all that shit, you can still do that. You just can't have your own club. You know, you haven't earned that privilege. You have to follow your leader at Microsoft. At Xbox 6-7 again. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, clubs looks like a really good idea. Unfortunately, I was late to the party. Oh, I have 3 more invites. So yeah, actually, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to go back to the gaming lounge, get another glass of wine and relax before I sweat on Warzone again. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Goodbye.